Good morning, natural gas. It's Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. And today, natural gas prices for the spot March contract are currently trading at 305.30, down 19 cents or 5.86%. The RSI still showing a sell signal at this stage. We're still below the 13 and 48 period exponential moving averages. But we've really gone nowhere in the last 5 sessions. We continued to just drift kind of lower, waiting for colder weather forecasts, and we'll talk about that in a second. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. And as you can see here, the sell signal continues with the hourly. The RSI is open to the downside. We got as high as 314.5. That was our first support, which became resistance level. And now we are currently trading right at that 304.80, which is our second support level. And now that we'll see if we can hold here and possibly move higher. Right now, the third support level comes in at 298.10. Let's take a look at the front to back spreads, which are pretty much going nowhere fast. We're currently trading at 9.7 cents on this is the March versus the April contract. We're down 4.3 cents. We're a little bit over 30%. The RSI continues to be in the sell mode, but we're going sideways. How about the April through October strip? Well, we're down again. We're currently trading down to 327.5, down 12.5 cents or 3.66%. The RSI also is in the sell signal. We've got a recent low here coming in at 303.30. We are still below what I consider fair value here at 360 as for the entire strip, excuse me. Let's take a look at the sudden stratospheric warming monitoring page here on the National Weather Service, the Climate Prediction Center, and go here to TMP2, T2 for 2 millibars, and look what we're seeing here. We're seeing warming in the Arctic here, which means that the polar vortex will be splitting again and sending colder air into Europe and to the United States. The question is, when? Let's take a look at the models. And here we are. Look, right now, currently today, we've got colder temperatures just kind of sitting around the mid-Atlantic states in New England. But as we get further and further through the forecast period, we go all the way down to the end. And guess what? That's where it looks like the cold air might be coming in. This is March the 5th. And it's going to be right down to the expiration of the March contract to see if we continue to see this weather on the forecast. That will give a boost to March. But right now, we've got some warming temperatures right in the middle. As you can see, there's some very warm temperatures here across Texas at this time. Let's take a look at the WX charts, and this is the same material here. We're going to show the temperature anomaly, and as we go through time, as you can see, that colder air is pooling up in Canada, up in Alaska and the Yukon, and then it starts to move south across the west, and then dumps right across the Great Lakes and into the Northeast and all the way down into Florida. This is on February 25th. So let's see if this happens. And then we see another pooling, this time in Alaska, of colder air. And the question is, can it make it further south into the United States? How about Europe? Well, let's take a look. It's got some cooler temperatures across Germany, Poland right now, obviously the Scandinavian countries. And now this is the colder temperatures are in Belarus and Russia. And here's the colder temperatures coming in for February 20th. This is across Germany and Poland and into the Dutch and Belgian states. And then it moves further south into the southeast toward Greece. And as we get into the forecast period all the way through, it looks like there's a potential again for some colder weather, but it is currently in the east at this time. How about storage stocks? Well, we're currently at 33.5% across the EU. Germany, 23.5%. France, 24%. This is a 2-day lag. Let's take a look at Asia. Same kind of picture here. It's a little bit cooler across the eastern provinces of China and parts of India. And then we get colder temperatures going through the Koreas before it warms up dramatically around the 20th. And then here comes that Arctic air, and that comes out and pushes into Asia, pushes into China, the Koreas, and Japan. This is starting on the 24th. It's going to be quite cold there. And then again through the 25th and pushing back in again potentially as we see late in the forecast period around March the 3rd. So how about the United States? Well, we still got good snow cover across the Great Lakes all the way into the mid-Atlantic states and New England. That is certainly keeping temperatures cool. And the Great Lakes ice cover, 49.2%. Ice coverage, this continues to oscillate with the winds and, of course, the temperatures. But here we go with the nuclear outages, and we're currently up to 7.8 gigawatts that are offline. As you can see, we've got Grand Gulf in Louisiana is now out completely. Palisades, this is the nuclear facility that they're trying to restart. This was supposed to restart in March. There's been some delays in there, but we'll see if this comes online in the first half of 2026. But we've got some spring outages, and as you can see, this is Calvert Cliffs. This is in Maryland, is at 50.7% outage. So let's take a look at the stocks. These are stocks between $2 and $10 billion, have a high short float. And this is oil and gas. As you can see, unfortunately for CRK, we're down 11.74%. It's mostly in the red. CNX is up just 0.8%. So recapping here for the spot March contract, we're basically going nowhere fast. We're currently trading at 305.30, down 19 cents or 5.86%. We're waiting on whether or not we've got yet another cold front coming through for early March. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.